Hey riders, hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to another video of Musafir and my name is Linson. Today we are going to cover a very interesting topic. This is not about any product or any reviews. This is about touring essentials. A lot of riders who come to our store ask us many times what are the different touring essentials one should carry while you are on a short or a long tour, and we thought it will be apt to put together a small informative video for all of you listing down these essentials. Touring can be short or long. You cannot differentiate between a short or a long ride because these essentials are absolutely critical and mandatory to carry. However, a lot of things will depend upon the kind of motorcycle you are riding, the storage capacity which you have with respect to your saddle or tank bag and so on, the kind of terrain you are going to ride on, whether stay is available at places where you are going to stop, food availability, and one of the most important thing, availability of medical facilities. So these are few things which really need to be kept in mind while planning. We have really categorized the essentials into 5 different heads. A few of them which we all know and we have covered in our earlier videos, which we will not really dwell deep into, but other aspects have not been spoken about a lot by different people in different videos, so we'll cover that in detail. So the first category, I think this is something which we all know, and we have also covered a lot about it in our earlier videos, which you can go back and have a look. The first category is riding gears. Riding gears include your jacket, your helmet, your knee guards or pants, your boots, your gloves. I think these are bare minimum which you would need to have when you head out to tour from your safety perspective. We have done elaborate videos on riding jacket, helmets, knee guards and pants, and you can obviously go and check that out. The second category, again, something which we all know, is storage, luggage systems, a saddle bag, a tank bag, a tail bag. All of these are important from a storage perspective, which really decides what you would carry to your tours. One aspect which is very important here, and it's a very small thing but a very important thing as far as touring is concerned, is bungee cords. There are many bungee cords available in the market. However, we feel bungee cords are something which is very small. The usefulness is extremely critical and can be used at any point in time. So we have always advised everyone is to always keep a couple of bungee cords extra along with the ones which you are using, and good durable bungee cords definitely is a must. The next category, and one of the most important one for people who want to do long distance touring, solo riding, is bike maintenance. We feel as bikers we should be aware of our motorcycles very well. We should be able to manage and we should be able to do basic things on our motorcycle, basic maintenance thing on our motorcycle on our own. For that, it is advised that you learn basic stuff about your bike when you get time. Basic stuff would include changing a clutch cable, changing an accelerator wire, changing fuse, understanding the importance of fuse, understanding the oil levels in your motorcycle, understanding basic electronics in your motorcycle. So these are important things which you should be aware of when you head out for a long distance or a short distance tour. What are the things which you should really carry under bike maintenance? First things first is spares. When we started riding on fairly good bikes, but these bikes needed basic spares to be carried. Today, most of the modern bikes do not really require a lot of spares to be carried, but I think few of the essential spares which you should always keep is your clutch cable, your accelerator cable, fuse, any kind of smaller accessories which you think can get spoiled on the way. So these are the things which you should really carry. The next set of thing which you should carry under bike maintenance is toolkit. Undoubtedly the most important thing you should carry when you're doing long distance touring. A toolkit can consist of multiple things depending on your bike. We really categorize a toolkit into two parts. One is a toolkit which is smaller in size, which has all the basic things which you need on the go. So in case of any smaller maintenance issues on the way, you can use this easily. It should be easily accessible. The other toolkit or the other tool set which you should have is a more elaborate one, which can be in your saddlebag, which you may use in case of any major breakdowns. Why we say that you should have two different kinds of toolkit is because one which is smaller and easy to access, you don't have to really remove everything and take it out from your saddlebag. The other one which will be very rarely used in case of any major breakdown should be inside your saddlebag, and in case you require it, you can take it out. So that's about toolkit. That's what we carry. That's what we would advise you to carry when you are out touring. The other thing which you should carry as part of bike maintenance is a puncture kit. Very, very important. We cannot really say when our tires will be flat. So having a puncture kit is extremely important. You become self-sufficient. There is no stress on what happens if I get a puncture. But for that you need to know how to open your wheels. You need to know how to open your tires, how to fix a puncture, etc. So that's some level of training which you would need to take before you really do a solo trip or head out touring in a group. The other thing which is needed, especially when you are riding on dusty terrains, when you are riding up north in Ladakh or in Spiti or in Rajasthan, for example, where you would do a lot of off-road, where you will be riding in a lot of dusty terrains, you definitely should carry a chain lube, a chain spray, a chain cleaner, a chain brush, so that you can take care of your chain on the go. We also advise riders to carry a liter of engine oil if you are really traveling long distance. There is no harm in keeping one with you. The next category is more of personal stuff, things which are pretty universal and you can use it anywhere. The first thing in that category is a Swiss knife. We all know what is a Swiss knife. It has multiple blades in it, screwdriver, a bottle opener, and so on and so forth. I think very, very handy tool for any biker to have if you are doing touring. We have personally used it for cutting fruits, cutting vegetables, cutting bungee cords, removing punctures and whatnot. I think one tool which is universal and exceptional to have in your really tool set. The next thing which is important to keep is a torch. If you ride during night times, if you are stuck and you have to ride during the night times, a torch will always help in case of any kind of breakdowns. What we carry is this little forehead torch, pretty easy to use. You just have to put it on your forehead and then start working on your bike or do whatever maintenance work you want to do. So carrying a torch is extremely critical. The next thing, and multi-purpose is this little board. This is a charging board. A few call it a spider charger. It has multiple charging points which you can use on the go. In most of the cases where we stay, you may have only one charging point and you may have multiple things to charge, like your camera, your GoPro, your mobile, and so on and so forth. So a charging board is very useful. It's very small, lightweight, and very, very handy. The other thing which is important is a first aid kit. It's a lifesaver, honestly, guys. And a first aid kit should have all the basic things which are needed. So it can be some kind of lotion in case of any accident, in case of any burn, medicines in case of a stomach upset, in case of a fever, and so on and so forth, because you never know what's coming your way, because you are going to stay in so many different places, eat so many different food, and so on and so forth. So first aid kit is extremely important. The other important thing which you should carry is a power bank. Very, very handy. Today a lot of bikes have power points, so that's definitely added advantage. But in bikes which do not have a power point. A power bank really helps. That's all about stuff which are universal in nature, which you should have. The other very important thing is, legal documentation. What you should carry as far as your legal documentation is concerned: your vehicle registration, your tax certificates, your Aadhaar card, insurance copies, driving license. These are legal things which you should carry while you are touring. Good to have soft copies, but it is advised you carry a couple of copies, hard copies of these documents, so that it's easy to access and easy to be shown if you are asked anywhere, because you are going to cross borders, you are going to meet multiple people, and so on and so forth. So carrying hard copies of these documents is definitely advisable. The other very important thing does not fall in the legal category is carrying a spare key. A small thing, it's a very small thing, but really does a hell lot of difference. If you happen to lose your original key, and if you don't have a spare key, you are stuck, because you then don't know where to go and get the keys made. The next category, and I think undoubtedly the most important, is food. If you are not well fed, you will be under fatigue. You will ride under fatigue, which is extremely dangerous. So you should carry your basic food, which you can use on the way. What we carry is, we carry a few protein bars, we carry few dry fruits, nuts, etc. Very handy, and it really fills up your stomach quickly. In case you are riding in hot weather, carrying hydration packs is extremely important. ORS is extremely important to really keep you hydrated while you are on the go. It has made a huge difference when we ride in hot weathers. So carry your ORS so that you are hydrated always. One piece of advice which we really want to give is, as much as possible, when you are riding, avoid eating really heavy food. Avoid eating sugary food. It really drains down your energy. It really puts fatigue in you, which is not very good when you are doing long distance and when you are riding 10-11 hours a day. So ensure that you eat light food and avoid sugar. The last thing is clothes. Very tricky. What we have advised everyone is to carry as much less clothes as you can, because this really gives you opportunity to carry your essentials, which really cannot be discounted. More clothes, which would mean your luggage would be heavier, your motorcycle will be heavier, because you really cannot discount on any of the essential stuff which you need to carry. So carrying lesser clothes are always beneficial. You have sufficient space to carry your essentials. You have your vehicle remains light and easy to carry. What we try to do while we carry all of this, and this is a tip for everyone out there, is to really try and compartmentalize your stuff. Compartmentalizing helps you to really find stuff easily. It does not really mess up your saddlebag, because if you don't, then you would need to find something which is buried underneath your clothes, and you would need to remove your clothes and then get that stuff. But if you compartmentalize, you know exactly where that stuff is. So that's about it, guys. I think that's all what we really wanted to cover. I sincerely hope this is helpful. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there are anything else which you can add. Put in your feedbacks under the comment section, and we will have a look. Thanks for watching. Do share, subscribe, and like the video, and share it to your friends, your buddies who want to do touring, who want to do long distance touring. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel. Till then, these are difficult times. We still have to stay indoors. We definitely will be out on our motorcycles soon, but till then, let's stay indoors, let's stay safe. Thank you.